Hey guys, how's it going? Wade Mitch here. Today we are back on Westby, Wisconsin. So it has been a bit since I've done a proper video on Westby. I've tried to do a couple. I've just been having recording issues and uploading issues, and I kind of just got off track this summer. So my plan is to not do too much. I'll just try to do like one video a week, maybe two. I just want to keep a consistent schedule for you guys, so I'm at least doing something. There is a lot of changes that I've done on this farm, and I do apologize for not doing anything. I did a couple of streams this summer where you might have saw a few of these, but other than screenshots in the Discord or in voice chats, you guys have not seen much of the work I've been doing. So we are here in April. It's our third year on the save game. We're nearing 200 hours. And plans for the channel, we're probably just going to stick on this save game because it's a lot easier with my school schedule just to stick with one. I hope that's alright for you guys. I know this is a pretty popular map, so we'll just jump right into it. So, like I said, we're in April. I just finished planning, so I got the planter in the cedar. Obviously, it's different. We've done a lot of work here. I'll have to explain all the changes we've gone through. Ever since last harvest, which was the last time I did any sort of content on this. But all this stuff needs washed off. Kind of give you a little runaround. Basically, what we did is we sold all of our oats and I believe our soybeans, and I had about 600 grand. So we did a lot of upgrading, paying off loans and whatnot with all that money. So this is one of the things we purchased, the little 12-row Kinsey. Made the planning a lot easier this year instead of the little 6-row we had. I traded in the 7400 loader tractor for this. It does a lot better handling bales. It's a lot faster. Overall, more useful than the 7400 was. I did like the tractor, but it needed replaced. Still got most of the same equipment. We did have a big upgrade, which we'll explain these headers in a second. Got a grain cart finally. This is the most recent addition, were these batwing mowers. We went ahead and sold the swather in the went ahead and bought those. Around here, nothing much has changed. Got the 7930. Not sure if I had this in the last videos. I had it in the last streams, but then we also picked up this cedar tandem duo. Made stuff a lot easier. So we got to clean that too. Took the flatbed off the truck. Throw a dolly on there. I'll try to keep this quick because I know the equipment tour is not the most exciting thing, especially for those who've seen on Discord and stuff, the updates I've done. Right here was our big purchase. I had to take a loan out for this. We did this on a stream, I believe, a while ago. If you guys were not on that stream, S680, picked that up, paid off the loan. We have the disc bind we kept. Not really worth selling that. Not too much going on in here. Just our bales. Picked up this little wagon to put some bales on. I did some work around the farm. You see we have the path there. And that's what I'll cover next, is the landscaping, whatnot, and all that work I've done. So let's get in flight mode here. I do have more plans. We have the money and it makes sense. But if you look here, it does look a lot different. So we updated this area. This was during harvest I did this. Originally, I just made the pull through for the semi so we can get up around here easy and not having to back around in the field. And then once we sold our crops, I figured, hey, I'm parking my semi in the bale shed and I want more room for bales. So why not go a little in on the spending and get this nice shed for our semi. Plenty of room to park the trailers and the truck itself, and the pickup can go in here. And that obviously just ties in around here and gives us a nice route for unloading stuff and just getting through the farm easier. As I showed you guys, we have the little path out here, and if you're in the Discord, you would have probably saw this project. This past winter, spring, after harvest, I went ahead and kind of went crazy on this part of the map. I always said how I wanted to tear out this fence and most of the fences on this map. I finally did it. So, you see nice flush fitting with the contours here. Some of it still has to grow back, obviously. This is all planted grass, so it'll look very good flush there. It'll be nice to work once all these grow up. But all of these are planted, and the path fits in between all these winding fields, and I think it looks really good. Everything is nice and smooth, and the path goes all the way down here to this field, which did not have a path last time we worked on it. Other than that, that is all the changes we did on this farm. There might be a few other things different. It's hard to remember at this point. But I will run you guys up to the big dairy, because I did some stuff up there too. A lot of the stuff, I went around these houses and made them look nicer. We got a fence going all along here now, and you can already kind of see it. I got this shed. I was talking about this forever. I know I talked about it on stream one time, or a couple times, but I wanted this shed here forever, and we finally had the money once I sold the harvest crop. It worked just like how I wanted. We got the pull through here to get to the field, and then obviously the door on this side and this side just works perfect. So I can, right now I don't have a ton of stuff in it because everything is back at the main farm because we're doing hay over there. But when it comes time, everything, silage, I have a lot of stuff I need to buy still. It's going to get thrown in here. So you don't have much of anything. That manure spreader can get parked in here every once in a while when we're not using it. Same with the slurry spreader I'll probably bring up here. I did a big hay first cutting on a big field and 2 others, and we got like 30 bales off it. So we're set for hay on this farm. The only thing I think that is changed beside the building on this farm is baby cows. We have tons of cows and they're dying, and I need to feed them. I'm not going to do it right now because it is extremely boring and it takes like half an hour to feed them. These ones should be reproducing soon, and my goal is to get these big, and then once these are past puberty, we're going to sell all these. Hopefully I can get some good money for them. Or you know what, they might be set at 20%, so they may not even reproduce anyways. I guess our next order of business would be washing off these tractors. So the goal today is to get some hay work done, and I gotta mess with some stuff. I'll show you in a second what I mean. But for now, let's get this pressure washer. Gonna use a lot of water on these things. 8300. I decided to keep it. One of our biggest workhorses, and has been the whole time I've had this save. Has almost 30 hours, I think. It has really gone through it with us on this farm. Get this all sprayed off. The next order of business, tillage really needs upgrading. I did mostly no-till. I'd like to get some sort of bigger plow, because I'm going to do more work with our fields and everything. When we get past this harvest, I'm going to tear out some of these beef pastures, because you guys know I don't really do beef. I might pick some up, but it's just a lot more feed that takes up more time, and it's pretty difficult to do all by myself. Sneak this back in here. This shed's kind of a mess. I need to figure out a way to park everything properly. For now, we'll line the tractor up here with the others. I'll keep the doles on it for now, because I don't see us using this. I guess I could see us using it with the hay operation, but for now, I'm not going to bother, because I'm trying to save some time for actual exciting stuff in this video. But for now, we got to get these little chores out of the way. We still have plenty of corn, though. We have almost 1 million liters, so that'll be the next big sale we have. Besides the milk, I have so much milk from the cows. The big dairy actually has too much, and I had to start filling up the tanker trailer we bought previously. I had to start filling that up just to accommodate how much milk production we had. So I'll probably have to sell it every couple days here and there, but the goal was to sell it in the winter, and I forgot. So hopefully next winter we can really cash out on that and find a great demand for it. Alright, let's get these cedars all rinsed off. We will have to use them one more time because we did do winter wheat again. I found a big profit in that, honestly. It was really worth it with everything with the straw. I ended up selling some straw too because we have ridiculous amounts of straw. It's crazy. But I did really like doing that last year. These cedars are going to be a pain to get in this shed. I guess not. I kind of whip it around. I just have nowhere to park them. Besides, like, right in the middle here. Alright. Not that one. I guess we will detach them. We can kind of do it more organized. As long as we can get through, for now, we're good. But now that we're all cleaned up, what I was talking about with this tractor is we gotta get this thing set up for the mowers. Because I had a front 3-point on the 6R when we bought it. Because I bought that and the mowers together. But the mowers are just a little bit too heavy for my liking. It is usable, but now that we're done with seeding, we can go ahead and get this thing kitted out to run on those and set up for hay season. So I don't want that wide, but I would like that's probably good. Let's see how this looks. What other wheel brands do I have on here? A little wider. That'll look perfect. Oh, not that wide. I don't like the hubs on the 36, so let's go ahead and Firestone. And then, let's see. Oh, recording kind of glitched out there. Let's ignore that. We want front fenders wide, 36. Now rear fenders. Now the 3-point on this isn't perfect, but it is usable. Looks pretty good, I guess. Well, we want that. I think that's the setup we want. Yeah, it's a little expensive to get that thrown on there, but need it. Gotta mow somehow. Pull the flashers in, they don't look too good with the singles on. And now we can finally show you guys this mower. Let's try to do this somewhat realistically. There we go. Lift it up. Let's fold it. You can already see this thing kind of wanting to lift those rear wheels up. So when we get this on, we should be good to go. Yeah, it feels good. Alright, let's get around. Come on. Now, it does take some getting used to with these batwing mowers, because I'm used to running classic disc bind and whatnot. We are still a little heavy in the back, but it's much better than the 6R was. Let's see. I need to figure out some good fields to mow. This will be mainly our silage grass. We'll probably wait on some of these because I did end up plowing up some of these fields, so they're not fully grown yet. I think we can go up here and do some of these. Do half of this one. I'm not going to do the big chunk of this. For time's sake, that's more of a live stream activity, and plus we got some areas we got to patch up there. They got screwed up with the slurry spreading. That's another thing we have. We have so much manure on this farm. We are not going to have to worry about fertilizer for a long time. Alright, let's see. Can probably unfold this front one now. And see the back. I did not do a good job seeding this around here, but it is alright. Let's get the rear. Now, this is so much quicker than the disc vine. It is great. I love these things. Alright. Let's see that one. Start these up. Look at this thing go. It's got a really good working speed. think it was, what, 11 or 12. It'll make our work a lot easier all around. Just try to miss stuff on the side here, because I don't know if this is going to try to mow our crop to the left. Oh, man, this grass is tall. So 10 mile an hour working speed is pretty solid, I think. Run it in third gear, see if that works good. But realistically, with that small of a disc bind, these fields were taking me hours to cut, and it just wasn't. It's the same thing we had with the combine. For maybe one chunk of this land, it would be good, but with how much land we've accumulated on this save game and how much land just all together, I feel like this is just something that needed to be done eventually, and I think doing it earlier is better than later. It'll save us a lot of time. I gotta look into rakes, because while we do have a decent sized rake and tedder, it's just another scale wise thing with how much land we have. We gotta figure out a way to get it done quicker. Now, if I can get a speed rake of the same width, because right now we're running the Vermeer V rake, so it does work, but I would like something a little bit more efficient. Alright, I had to map out the button for lower and raise all implements. We should be good now. I know grass work is one of my favorite things to do. It does pretty well on YouTube too, but let me know what you guys want me to be doing in these videos. The goal for next, I already have it set. The goal for next time is, I guess I'll explain how I'm going to do this. So what I'll do is I'll record gameplay, and then I will keep doing that. So like, say I mow this field, but during the week I'm going to mow a bunch more fields, rake them up, and then maybe leave one, and I'll do some raking on the next video, and then get to the main thing, which will probably be grass silage or grass silage bales, depending on what we're going to do. I gotta fill up the silos at the big farm because they were getting low with how much feed we're putting out. So that's our main target. Also means we have to figure out what we're doing for our chopper. For those of you who remember, we sold our pull behind, and we had a lease on a self-propelled because we wanted to try it out. So might have to either get a loan and pay it off in the winter when we sell our milk, or just sell some milk now and buy the chopper. Because I do think that John Deere 5830 we had is a good fit for the farm. Probably that, or look at maybe like a Kloss or something just a little bit bigger, so we can get that 6 or 8 row head instead of like the 3 or 4 that we were running. If not, the 4 row corn is fine, and the grass pickup will do just great. But the silage setup is definitely the next thing that's going to get attention when we have the funds. Along with the chopper boxes, I was thinking about switching, now that we have some of these bigger tractors, I was thinking about switching to solid frame boxes. So like this tractor could run one, and the 6R could run one, or if we need to have the 4960 chug along at 20 miles an hour with one of them. But obviously still have the side unload to fill the silos, but filling up the bunkers would be one of my next steps, because the silage bags are kind of annoying to use, I'll be honest. I've been trying to get rid of them and unload them into the silos as we have space clearing up. I just have so much of them. It is good. We always have the cushion of all the silage we have sitting to fall back on. That's why I like to keep those silage bales, and I might do some more, because when we need the money, I can just go ahead and sell those, and I won't be too upset about getting rid of everything we have, because we have a ton of silage left in those staves, and I can always make more or buy it if we ever run out of it. But I don't think we have to worry about that. It's kind of ridiculous how much we have. I guess it's a good thing, but we are missing some around these turns, so I gotta watch out how sharp I take them, as we don't want to be going back and forth trying to pick up what we didn't get. I guess I will touch on the streaming side of things. It's weird. So my life now is a lot different than it was a couple months ago. Just different things come up. School starts, people come into your life, whatnot, boring stuff. But the stream schedule, it'll be a thing where I'm not gonna have a set day like I used to stream every Saturday or whatever, because it's just not gonna work like that anymore. It's not physically possible for me to do that because I don't know what I'm doing each weekend. But I will try to stream because, like I've told you guys before, I enjoy streaming and talking to you guys. It's just gonna be different how we do it, and it sucks I can't do it on a consistent schedule, because the more consistent I am, the more people will show up. And like you guys know, like, hey, I used to stream at 10 o'clock every Saturday last year, and I'd have the same people come in, but it sucks I can't do that anymore. But I will try to stream for you guys, and I'll try to give you guys at least like a 12 hours notice. I think I should be able to do that, and it should be doable, but things will always come up. School always plays a big role in what I do content-wise and on my computer. And obviously, NFL started today as I'm recording this. Hopefully, this will be uploaded Monday morning if everything goes right. So, if you guys are watching at this point, go Browns, Bengals, what happened? Sundays are going to be a chill day because obviously I have to watch football next Monday. It's the set day for football because the Browns play on Monday night. So, big football guy. I know a couple of you guys I used to talk to in the stream were too. Love having debates about that stuff, but man, I'm trying to talk about like the gameplay, but that's the boring part. No one wants to talk about, man, look at this tractor go mowing the hay. That gets boring after like 10 seconds. And yeah, I can say, oh, the setup's cool, but I mean, I'm just trying to get back in the groove of content and stuff. I'm sure once I get going, there will be more stuff to talk about. But I'd hate to just leave you guys to the noise of a tractor for the next, 7 minutes probably. This video is what I'll try to aim for. And obviously, I'm sure you guys know I upload my save games, and I've done a lot of work to this one. I will probably upload it once we get back into the groove of things, because I know you guys are going to want to try it out. And I know no one wants to go through and run a plow back and forth and seed grass in those areas, because it was miserable, but I did it while screwing around, so it was fine. I know a lot of people like the farm builds, so I will make sure that gets done if you guys want it. I gotta get a thumbnail. I think we'll do the thumbnail of the mower folded up because that looks cool. It looks like something, I don't know. Looks like I'm a second gen with my tow mirror flipped up, but I'm a tractor. We're almost done. This is really nice. I'm not used to getting stuff done this fast. Having this wide of a mower is just perfect. And like I was saying earlier, once I'm done recording, I'm going to throw this, edit, and as it's rendering, I'll probably try to knock out 1 or 2 more fields, if not the rest of the grass in this chunk. Excuse me for hitting the escape button. You guys are going to see nothing for about 10 seconds while it saves. Okay, let's see how I can time this with the lift all implements. finish it? Yeah. I'm gonna scoot back over. I love how it lowers the front first. It is very helpful. And then by the time we get to the point where they're needed, the back's already down, so. Well, once we're done mowing, I'll give you guys a little PDA overview of what we did crops-wise in each field. It's hard to remember how much winter wheat I did last year, but I think I did a good amount this year. And then obviously we just have our oats, beans, and corn. After we cut the winter wheat this year, I think I'll probably do corn, because I realized that doing beans is late in the year. I was doing beans in the snow, because that's what I planted after the winter wheat. So we'll probably try to do corn or grass or something. I'm not sure. Or we'll just leave it till the winter and plant winter wheat again. It doesn't really matter. For those of you guys who are still watching, really sorry about how crappy I've been content-wise for the past, year. I guess not year. I did decent for a little bit. I'd like to think I did, but especially this summer, I originally planned to do a lot, and I just ended up not. And I kind of feel bad because I told you guys I would do my best, and I didn't. But hopefully you guys will forgive me and watch my video. If not, oh well. I did take it for granted how many people I had watching about a year or two ago. But apart from that, if you guys make it here and you are enjoying whatever you want to call this, let's play, talk about the channel and how bad it's doing. I don't know what you even call that. But if you are enjoying the video, make sure to leave a like. I will try to have more interesting stuff to talk about in the future. I promise. I can look at debate topics. I know it kind of doesn't work for a video, and that's more of a stream thing, but I can talk to you guys in pretense. I will talk, and then you guys can say I'm stupid in the comments or something. Whatever works. That is, I mean, less than 20 minutes, maybe less than 15 for this field. That would have taken me like an hour or more on the John Deere. This is crazy. That back gonna fold up? There we go. Man, I do like these mowers. They're certainly very neat. I do want to go back to the farm. I'm going to get some fuel before we start the next one, because I've made a habit of running everything I own out of fuel and not refueling it until it's dead. So we will work on this. I will try to be better at fueling my vehicles. Use some blinkers now. We're on the freeway, highway. Not freeway, what am I talking about? Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I kind of messed with my shaders. They look a little better, I think. I gotta tune them a little bit still, but they're alright. Anyways, let's go ahead and shut her off. But that's gonna be it for me. For those of you guys who made it to this point, I really do appreciate it. I know I've not done anything I should have been doing YouTube-wise in the last while, but I do appreciate you guys' support. I will try to be more consistent with uploads. If you enjoyed it and want to see more on the Westby series, leave a like. If you are a new viewer or haven't subscribed yet and you made it to this point, I mean, you might as well subscribe, because you listen to me rant about stupid stuff for 29 minutes and 35 seconds at this point. That's if I don't cut anything, but that's gonna be it for me. I'm going to stand here and talk about random stuff for the next 15 seconds so I can have an exactly 30-minute video, and it's going to look cool. But you know, I hope you guys like everything we did to the farm. Let me know what you think. That's going to be it for me, and I will see you guys next time.